Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SA Accounting Academy. Here's a short clip on one of our previous webinars. I hope that you really do enjoy it.
A warm welcome to you on this very chilly day. I see a bunch of new names this morning as well, so warm welcome to all of you. My name is Lettie Janse van Vuuren, and I will be facilitating your learning for the next 2 hours. Our MCLU is the monthly compliance and legislation update, and just bear in mind today we are doing the changes for June. All right. As far as possible, if possible, I have also updated the current ones with the July developments up to date. Just on your slides, it actually still says April, so I apologize for that. It's supposed to say June. So you'll see that I have changed it on my slide here for you, and I hope that you will change it. There is my bio or marketing blurb or whatever you want to call it. It's all about what I've been doing with myself and what I'm currently doing. This is what I do: webinar hosting and training and development of the material, and then professional consulting as well. All right, on auditing and accounting topics mostly. Little bit of tax here and there, but not too much. All right. If we start and we look at what's on the agenda for today, you'll see that there's quite a lot of items. We've got 2 under accounting, 1 under auditing, 4 under company secretarial, which was a big month, 1 under COVID-19 update, just some guidance there, 1 under employment law update. I've decided this month not to try and get onto too much of the employment law cases that have been brought to life, because a lot of them will change, and over the next couple of months we will be seeing a lot more come through in terms of, for instance, the looting that's happened in KZN and Gauteng, and people that have lost their jobs as a result of looting, people that have actually partaken, they have partaken in the looting, and now they're sitting with a criminal record. So is that grounds for dismissal or not? Those are the things that are currently happening. So we'll look forward to some outcomes on that. All right. Other laws and regulations update, 6 items, but this is a big one. We've got all our popular updates in here from the information regulator. So hopefully today will give you some clarity on that as well. Then under the tax update, 17 items, absolutely no court cases, right? I think beginning of January, I think January was, or March was the biggest one in terms of court cases. Under regulator news, also we've got a lot. There's 18 items there. We've also got a lot there under the information regulator in terms of media releases that we issued, but providing very, very important and very valuable information to us. And then under general announcements, I just included one newsworthy item for you on a very hot topic at the moment on cybercrimes. Right. My little quote for today is from Tom Hodgkinson. He's a British economist, and he's very well published and everything. He said, what is required as we travel towards full unemployment is not new legislation, but a gradual change of mental attitude, a shift in values. As our taste for idling grows, we will refuse to work for old-fashioned bosses who demand a 5-day, 40-hour, 9-to-5 type week or worse. And that's so true for most of us that are working from home still and working from home again under the adjusted level 4 lockdown. There's just I quite like this lady. She says, this is my work end of the couch. At the end of the day, I'll stretch out on the leisure end. Right. I've got one of those laptop tables, so I just don't even move off the bed. If I sit like Buddha, I can sit like that for hours and do the work. So that way I sit nice and soft and I don't have to go and sit in the cold office. Right, so just so that you are all comfortable, let's get cracking with our accounting update. Right. In terms of the accounting update, the first thing, I'm at the auditing update, sorry. In terms of the accounting update, there is an IFRS monthly news summary, And everywhere where you see in purple, I've put there refer to source document. So if I refer you to the source document, let me just show you what that one looks like. And I'll open up the IFRS monthly news summary. Right. That should be big enough. Can you see it fine? Right. So that is the monthly news summary as I've downloaded it for you from the IFRS website. And you can see all the topics in bold here. And normally what I do is I highlight the important ones in yellow. And there really is nothing much this month. But they do have some important items at the bottom, which are some webinar recordings. If you need more information on that, the webinar recordings are quite useful. Not that the topics were that hot this month. Okay, so there really wasn't anything much to that. Okay, then just so that you remember still, we had two updated accounting guidelines on the GRAP standards. Now remember, GRAP is the generally recognized accounting practice, and that's more often than not for your municipals, right? And the people dealing with the PFMA, that is in terms of the PFMA. This was issued by the Office of the Accounting General in the Department of National Treasury. This is backdated. These are the standards that are effective from the 1st of April, all right? And then we're dealing with GRAP 13 and GRAP 20. So quite nice that those are available to you. And if you need more information on this, there is a TSV available now. TSV is short for a technical summary video. The technical summary videos that I record are short ones that are sellable separately, and people can just go and get those. Right? If it's like less than a half an hour one, I think is like $50. So it's not that much. But that's it for our accounting update for this month. In terms of the auditing update, we've just got the one document as well, and we're dealing with IRBA's consultation paper. It's a consultation paper dealing with enhancing disclosures in the auditor's reports in South Africa, addressing the needs of users of financial statements. We've been seeing that all through the last year. As a result of COVID, there have been increased disclosures, either as a result of going concern disclosures, and a lot more considerations that need to be considered and documented. It's all about providing information to the users. Now, this is about our reports. So the same way that the information is contained in the audited in the financial statements, this looks at whether or not we should be including some other matters in our auditor's report. Okay. And if you want to know what those matters are, right, I just said there, oh yeah, this is it. They want feedback by the 15th of September, 2021. I'm just wary of having too many standards that say that we must do this. But this is additional and supplementary disclosures would include information about the materiality applied by the auditor. Now, a lot of these have already been sort of touched on internationally in terms of explaining the concept of materiality to whoever the users are, the audit scope, the audit effort regarding fraud. So because there's this expectation that auditors are there to find fraud, and that's actually not what we're there about at all. We are there to do one thing, and that's express an opinion. Right. So, but the fraud considerations, I think it makes sense to just reiterate that as well. Right. And then we've got conclusions regarding going concern as well and relating to going concern. And a lot of this can just be referred to proper documentation in, for instance, the director's report. Okay. Information about whether or not the entity has been classified as a PIE, which is a public interest entity. Now remember, this is the public interest entity as it is defined by IRBA. It's available on their website if you need to know what a public interest entity is. Your audit.
I hope that you enjoyed that video. For more of our webinar videos, go to www.accountingacademy.co.za. Thank you and have a lovely day.